And you see what came out? My man, he punching that girl in the head. Yo, you don't even kick a dog, man. You don't even kick a dog, bro. He kicking that girl like she's a dog, man. It was crazy, man. Any man that has a sister, any man that has a friend that's a girl, any man that has a you understand, who saw that, if they wasn't appalled, if they wasn't like, yo, I want to, you know what I'm saying? We can't say that on television, man.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else. Ain't nobody asked how that girl's ribs felt the next day and the day after that and the day after that. They sit there and they look at that like when Ray Rice beat the out of his. Ain't nobody asked how she felt the next day. Did she have any cracked ribs? Cause that nigga was kicking the out of her, yo.
And you seen what came out, my man, he punching that girl in the head, yo. You don't even kick a dog, man. You don't even kick a dog, bro. He kicking that little girl like she's a dog, man, that, yo, it was crazy, man. Any man that has a sister, any man that has a friend that's a girl, any man that has a you understand who saw that if they wasn't a Paul, if they wasn't like, yo, I want to the you know what I'm saying. We can't say that on television, man. All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else. Ain't nobody asked how that girl's ribs felt the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that they sit there, and they look at that like when Rice beat the out of his ain't nobody asked how she felt the next day. Did she have any cracked ribs? 'Cause that underscore was kicking the F out of her, yo. Y'all, when it comes to Diddy, all of us have gotten used to expecting the absolute worst from him. But every day the man surprises us with even more absolutely horrendous things. Just recently, we saw a horrible clip that left many of us stunned. There was a hotel lobby cameras rolling, and there was Diddy, the music mogul himself, in a heated exchange with his ex, Cassie Ventura. Yeah, you heard it right. Things got real intense real fast. Apparently, she tried to escape from him in a hotel when Diddy chased her down the hallway and attacked her. So how'd we find out? Thanks CNN for that they managed to release some leaked footage of the incident. And it's got everyone talking. You can practically feel the tension crackling through the screen as Diddy does horrible things to poor Cassie. Naturally, the internet exploded as soon as this video hit the air. And you know who couldn't resist throwing in his 2 cents? Hey, I mean his 50 cents, pun intended. You know, the guy who's always got something to say about everything. Well, turns out he had plenty to say about this whole Diddy Cassie showdown. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, recently a video has come to light showing Sean Diddy Combs allegedly engaged in a violent altercation with his then-girlfriend at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016. The footage depicts Combs chasing, kicking, dragging, and even hurling a glass vase at Cassie, also known as Cassandra Ventura, a singer. This video, obtained by CNN, seems to corroborate some of the claims made by Ventura in a civil lawsuit she filed against Combs last year. Interestingly, the lawsuit was settled very quickly, just a day after it was filed in a New York court. While this video doesn't have a direct connection to the ongoing federal investigation into allegations of trafficking against Combs, it's certainly drawing more attention to the overall situation. The investigation, which has been underway for some time, is now under increased scrutiny due to this newly surfaced footage. The public's interest in these developments underscores the importance of thoroughly examining all aspects of the case to ensure justice is served. According to reports from law enforcement insiders, Combs is currently under investigation for allegations of trafficking. This inquiry led to a federal raid on his properties in Los Angeles and Miami back in March. It's important to note that despite these investigations, Combs hasn't faced any charges. and has consistently denied any wrongdoing. In recent years, allegations against Combs have continued to surface. 4 women have come forward accusing him of and other abuses, with some of these incidents allegedly stretching back over 3 decades. Shockingly, one of these allegations even involves a minor. These claims have added significant weight to the ongoing scrutiny surrounding Combs' conduct. Los Angeles defense attorney Lou Shapiro commented on the recent video, expressing his belief that it further complicates Sean Diddy Combs' legal situation. Shapiro remarked this video paints him in an awful light. If people were giving him the benefit of the doubt that is over his words, suggests that the footage erases any leniency. Some may have been inclined to offer. Nama Ramani, a former federal prosecutor, echoed Shapiro's sentiments, stating there is no legal or moral justification for what he did. He violently attacked a defenseless woman. Ramani emphasized the damning nature of the video evidence, asserting that the video doesn't lie. This underscores the serious implications of the video in the ongoing investigation into Combs' behavior. When Cassie Ventura initially filed her lawsuit, Scene's attorney vehemently refuted any allegations against his client. The attorney asserted that the claim was riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Cole's reputation and seeking a payday. According to both Lou Shapiro and Nama Ramani, the emergence of the video poses significant challenges to Combs' credibility. Shapiro pointed out the problem here is he denied hitting Ventura, and then in this video he is even her when she is down. This stark contradiction between Combs' denial and the video evidence undermines his defense. Megan Blanco, an Orange County defense attorney with experience in federal sex offense cases, weighed in on the situation as well. Blanco remarked Diddy's sharp denials early on are going to hurt him as the investigation progresses. This observation suggests that Combs' initial denials could potentially have long-term repercussions as the investigation unfolds. Douglas H. Wigder, the lawyer representing Cassie Ventura, offered a different perspective on the video. He stated the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. According to Wigder, the video provides validation for Ventura's claims. He commended Ventura for her bravery in coming forward, expressing admiration for her courage and determination in shedding light on the situation. The recording, dated March 5, 2016, captures a disturbing scene unfolding in a hotel hallway. Cassie Ventura is shown wearing a hoodie and carrying a duffel bag as she walks towards an elevator. Meanwhile, Sean Diddy Combs appears shirtless and draped in a towel around his waist, running down the same hallway. From a different angle, security footage reveals Combs grabbing Ventura's head and forcefully throwing her to the ground, where he proceeds to kick her multiple times. He then attempts to drag her back towards the initial hallway, even picking up her bags in the process. The video also depicts Ventura using a hotel phone near the elevators, while Combs retreats to his hotel room. At another point, Combs is seen apparently pushing Ventura into a corner and throwing a vase in her direction, adding to the gravity of the situation. In a statement released on Friday, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office acknowledged the existence of the video, describing the images as extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. The statement went on to explain that due to the timing of the incident in 2016, prosecuting any potential assault charges would be legally impossible. It stated if the conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge, as the conduct would have occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. Furthermore, the statement clarified that as of the current date, law enforcement has not brought forward a case related to the attacks shown in the video against Mr. Combs. This suggests that despite the disturbing nature of the footage, there has been no immediate legal action taken against Combs in connection with the incident. And the worst part of it is that Cassie told the world exactly about this incident, but no one believed her. Ventura's lawsuit, filed in November, provided a detailed account of the incident, which took place at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City. According to the lawsuit, after Combs fell asleep, Ventura tried to exit the room. However, Combs awoke and began screaming at her now. People are absolutely livid. One person wrote they should let Cassie Diddy on national television. And I mean that people even mentioned how Cat Williams was right. Someone wrote, Cat Williams is a prophet as described in the complaint. Combs then followed Ventura into the hotel hallway. While continuing to yell at her, he allegedly grabbed at her and proceeded to throw glass vases from the hallway at her, resulting in shards of glass crashing around them as Ventura fled to the elevator. In an attempt to escape the confrontation, the 2023 complaint outlined Ventura's relationship with Combs at the time, describing her as being stuck in this vicious cycle of abuse. After the alleged attack, Ventura, who was dating Combs at the time, reportedly took a cab to her apartment. However, she later returned to the hotel seeking to apologize to him for leaving. According to the lawsuit, the hotel's security staff advised her to go back home. They informed her that they had witnessed footage of Combs beating her and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway. Celebrities everywhere are chiming in, and everyone's just in disbelief over what went down in that hotel hallway. I mean, it's one thing to hear about it, but seeing it unfold on video is just shocking. People from all over the world are reacting on social media, expressing their shock and concern for Cassie. It sparked a lot of conversation about domestic violence and how we need to do better at holding people accountable, no matter who they are. This whole situation with Diddy and Cassie brings to light something that a lot of people have been saying for ages. I mean, even folks like Jen Deal, who used to be Diddy's bodyguard, and Jaguar Wright have been speaking out about this kind of stuff. But it's like nobody wanted to listen. It's frustrating because there have been voices out there trying to shed light on what's really going on, but they were often brushed aside or not taken seriously. Now, with this video coming out, it's like a wake-up call for a lot of people.